Chargers! As well as the individual athletic director for the Tulsa Memorial team. They've been very helpful, encouraging, very helpful.
It's senior night here at Memorial High School. We're here to recognize some outstanding seniors from various sports.
Dress warm tonight.
Senior festivities will feature the seniors
I get up here
from this year's football team.
Long sleeve baseball cold weather warm up. That I've talked about.
All seniors will be going out to the center of the field.
So it's all just open the door. I think to get a little bit better angle on his camera. That's good for me. Always like a window out on the world.
Our first senior to be recognized is number 66, Cody Baker.
But what I was going to say is not only this,
Cody is being escorted by his
all of the
his brother Trent Gessinger
this year from the last
year.
Started with
Memorial football and played college ball, but is undecided as to
that happened. But we've
ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Cody Baker.
As we did last year. I've never seen that before. This being the first year of a 2-year cycle, and the last year was the last year of that previous 2-year cycle.
Our next senior to be recognized, number 80, Isaac Day.
Last year we played home against Kelly. This year we played here at Memorial last year. Memorial again this year, and so forth with the other 5 district opponents as well. So interestingly enough is the fact that we played at Memorial in week 10 last year, and we played Memorial in week 10
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Isaac Day.
We'll see how many similarities there are. It was a great game for Mcalester starting quarterback Dalton Wood, who's our starting quarterback tonight. In last year's contest, he threw 4 touchdowns on his first game back from an ankle injury that he received early in the season. So he had a powerful coming back. It's interesting to see what he does. He's also coming off of a great performance last week in the game against Shawnee, where he threw for 5 touchdowns and rushed for 1, and that was before he went out in the second half, and Chase McNutt came in and got the second half playing time for Mcalester. So that's kind of a little bit of where we're at. Mcalester coming in, as I mentioned to you, pretty much unable to do better than second in the district. That's 1 point loss to Skytook. And barring their having a huge collapse tonight against Noble, they will clinch the district championship. Mcalester will be hosting probably Tulsa Edison next week for the first round of the playoffs at home. And then there's a very good chance I'm going to have my partner in sports broadcasting, Danny Patton, who's not able to make it tonight. He is going to try to be tracking the Deer Creek Guthrie game, because whoever wins that game over on the other side will win their district outright. Both of those 2 teams are 6-0 in their districts. They're undefeated in their districts, even though Guthrie is undefeated 9-0. And Guthrie's opponent, Deer Creek, has lost 3. They were all non-conference games. So Deer Creek is 6-3. Both of them are undefeated in district play. Wins that game is the district championship, district champion. And there is a very good chance that the second round opponent at their place. So if Guthrie wins, then most likely we will play Guthrie at their house on the second week of the playoffs. It's also a very likely possibility, unless something bizarre happens, that on the same side of the bracket in the state championship, not the other side of the crossover, but the same side of the bracket, you're very likely to wind up with Lawton Mack, Carl Albert, and Mcalester. 2 of those very good teams, if that happens,
number 72, Jesse Hood.
We're going to make it to the semis where you cross. So
being escorted by Father William Hood and Brother Nathan Hood.
But at any rate, it's going to be all 4 years and activities continue. Mcalester versus Tulsa Memorial in about 15 years from
or enlisting in the Army. He's still undecided as to which one. Ladies and gentlemen, number 72, Mr. Jesse Hood.
S&B Grove 33-28 last night here at LaForte.
Senior to be recognized, number 28, DeAndre Huntley.
The last time S&B went to the playoffs was in 2005. I was in middle school at the time.
DeAndre is being escorted by Coach Miller this evening.
Hey, my friend.
DeAndre, you joined any member of the football program while here at Memorial High School.
I need to be much more somber
aerospace engineer.
Refined now that I've reached the maturity of 50, do I still get to act like myself?
You still get to act like John Yates.
Our next senior, number 20, Aaron Johnson.
Can't find good help for nothing.
Aaron's enjoyed being a member of the football team as well as running track. He plans on graduating from Memorial and going on to become a physical therapist. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Aaron Johnson. Our next senior to be recognized, number 18, Carlton Oates. Carlton is being escorted this evening by Marcel Hay. He went to the state championship his 10th grade year. He enjoyed doing that. One or two going to college for sports management. Undecided on college, but he will do well when he gets there, majoring in sports management. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Carlton Oates. Our next senior to be recognized, number 74, Kevin Smith. Kevin's being escorted by his mom, Lance Hole, and dad, Kevin Smith. He's played 4 years of football here at Memorial High School. He plans on graduating and then becoming a physical therapist or an athletic trainer. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Kevin Smith. Our next senior we recognize, number 6, Desmond Stevenson. Desmond being escorted by his mother and father, Sharika and Chad Stevenson. He's a 4-year football letterman here at Memorial and 2 years of varsity track. He's also a member of Business Professionals of America and honor roll student here at Memorial High School. He plans on attending Oklahoma State University, majoring in sports
activities continue.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Desmond Stevenson.
And traffic wasn't even too bad getting up here this evening. I mentioned this before. If you are a fan, as far as traveling purposes, does not have to be there to kick off a pregame show at 6:30. Set up and check your equipment out.
He's enjoyed doing football and learning to get better. He's also a member of Latin Club
Association pretty much helped everybody go to last year.
University of Oklahoma,
if you're a broadcaster, it puts you out and drives out traffic earlier and more of it to get to your site. So I'm not a great fan of it, but I can see why they did it so that people.
Our next senior to be recognized, number 50, Caleb Walston.
And last time up may have affected us on having a crowd as we normally did, because if you remember last year when we played Tulsa Edison,
he's played 4 years of varsity football here at Memorial High School and wrestled
last year, the game was over at 8:50. And this year, the game was over at 8:46, and it would have been earlier, except there was a really long halftime because understandably, their ceremony. So there may have been a lot of people who did not want to drive, either did not want to drive up an hour and 45 minutes to 2 hours.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more again for the 2014 seniors from the Memorial football team. Give them a big round of applause as they go to their
Mcalester was already up 28-7 by 25-28 to nothing in just a matter of a little while. But at any rate, this Sterner test we expect from the Memorial Chargers this evening. Hope you were able to listen in to the Coach's Show, Coffee with Coach, this morning live from the lobby of First National Bank and Trust Company in downtown Mcalester. We'll set up for the teams to run out on after we have our either coin toss or the enactment of the coin toss. It's pretty well left up to the home coach, so it'll be up to Memorial's coach whether they have done that beforehand or whether they actually do that out on the surface of the field, the turf here. Coach Cloud and his various ADs at the various schools have done a tremendous job at some of the facilities over the last year or so, particularly here at Memorial. Really nice facility. They redid the press box over the period of this last year again because they had redone the field when I came here last year, but since then they've redone the press box as well. I think actually they did the press box a little bit last year and then completely redid it this year. But anyway, it's a completely different setup this year. Got my glasses on the field trying to see what's being discussed or called by the officials. They throw the coin high in the air. Tulsa Memorial has won the coin toss and is elected to defer until the second half.
Memorial has won the toss and elected to defer to the second half.
Give Mcalester the opportunity to receive the ball first. Mcalester will receive from the north end with the wind in our face, which means that Mcalester would have the wind at our back in the second and fourth quarters.
Mcalester is elected to receive the opening kickoff. This memorial will be kicking off heading from south to north or right to left on your home radio dial.
The south end zone. Let's take our final pregame timeout and be back with the kickoff on AM 1150 KMD Mcalester. 90 seconds, please.
If you have problems, come down and get me as quick as you can.
Hey, Coach Lawley, Ramen noodles, concession for $1.
What?
Ramen noodles, concession for $1. In a cup. Get us like 20.
Yeah, don't let me.
Hey, James, go ahead and make that a 2.5. If you would, please. 2.5. Teams are kind of slow coming out. I've already talked a bunch already. Besides, what happens if I run out of things to say, James? I'll talk about you some more. That's what I'll do. Basically, back in the old times, Preston and I used to threaten each other. Is this my last one? Okay. That'll work. Mcallister's come out with more than that's good. Okay.
Here they go.
I'll try to figure out when they're right in there and then go, oh, break, I need a break. Thanks. And welcome back is Ryland, Tucker Curry, and one other back split wide out to the right. Dalton Wood drops back, throws near side, and is incomplete towards the end zone. I've got
brings up a second goal for Mcalester.
could not see who the intended receiver was, but it is incomplete. And incomplete. Second down is what the marker's showing.
Second down, it's 7.
Dalton runs forward and touchdown Mcalester. Dalton Wood goes in from the 7-yard line, so Mcalester.
Dalton Wood, number 1 on the quarterback, keeper, touchdown Mcalester.
9:33 left to go here in the first period. It's the first quarter score. Mcalester 6 and Tulsa Memorial 0. That is at the 9:33 mark. Mcalester on a 7-yard run by Dalton Wood. Cam Campbell will try to apply the PAT and make it 7-0. So Mcalester drawing first blood. There's the ball down. He's up. Good. Mcalester puts this one 7-0. We'll be back in 60 seconds on AM 1150 KMD. Yes, 60 seconds, please. Right, let's get into the back. Quarterback keeper, 40-35, he's going to go score. Dalton Wood for the touchdown, 5:28
Number 11, Dalton Wood, quarterback keeper, touchdown,
6 yards to score. First play for scrimmage on the drive. Dalton Wood has his second score of the night. And this is, as I mentioned to you, 5:28 left to go here in the first period still. So Dalton Wood on the 46-yard run. 3 running plays, 2 of them by Dalton, 1 by Ryland Stevens. And Mcalester has a 19-0 lead and going to attempt 2 to bring it back to the 2-point cycle and make it 21. Dion splits off of him as an extra receiver. We got empty backfield. Curry. Another player to the far side. Dalton getting instruction.
It's highly doable.
Hangs on to it. Throws, and it is caught in the end zone for a 2-point catch. And trying to catch around that. That was Tucker Curry. Leads this one 21-0, and that was on the 2-point pass conversion to Tucker Curry. We'll be back in 60 seconds on KMED. With the INT back in business here with 3:50 left to go. INT for Zach Bob. The pick.
Quarterback keeper,
Right
taken out by
across the
James
line.
Lewis.
Up the
Getting on play, second down and 10.
Second down and 10. Second and 10 for the Buffaloes. Moonlight over the Fortune City. On the week after Halloween.
It's not that spooky.
For our fans who may have missed a few minutes of the game, they may have missed the first few scores of the game. As Dalton Wood drops back, throws, and it is incomplete. Also throws his
incomplete.
Was Cameron Curtis is intended to
Brings up a third down for Mcalester.
25. Touchdowns already here in the first quarter. Ryland Stevens with 1. Backfield, 5 out. Ryland sweeps it up here, goes to the score. Ryland Stevens touchdown. 15 yards. Still 2 left to go in the first. That was something that Coach had said. If you get them across the crease, because they pack the line so much, you can often burn them for the whole distance. 49-yard pass to Ryland Stevens. Ryland with his second touchdown of the night. He had one via a 3-yard run, and now one for So Mcallester's campaign will attempt to make it a 28-0 game. Mcalester leading 27-0 right now. The fight side being played over on the other side. Snap back, ball down, kick in the air, and the kick is good. Mcalester leads this one 28-0. We'll be back in 60 seconds with me 11:50 KNED.
49 yards.
Woo! You may be okay yet, James. Quarterback throws in front. It's caught. coverage. Ball down, kick is up. The kick is
Kick is up and good.
28-7 is our score.
There's 1 quarter remaining in the first quarter. The score is now.
11-50.
Memorial 7, Mcalester 28. Good coach.
Going in and touchdown.
Number 2 to carry the on Smith. Touchdown
Goes in
Mcalester.
for the touchdown, and we'll call that a 6-yard touchdown run for Mcalester. So Mcalester goes up now by a 34-7 score. It's a 6-yard run by Dion Smith. And that's with 18.3 seconds left to go here in the first.
Team Kang into a 10-yard point.
Is up. The kick looks good. The kick is good. Mcalester leads 35-7 back in 60 seconds on KAD Mcalester. Via the World Wide Web at www.mcalesterradio.com. 6:31 left to go in the first half, and Mcalester Buffaloes lead 35-7. First half, picks it up, throws, and it is caught and touchdown.
That pass complete to number 1, Cameron Hunter. Touchdown
That's
Mcalester.
the toss and the catch. And that's going to be 31 yards out. That's going to be Cameron's first touchdown of the night, I believe. 31-yard pass to Cameron. Mcalester leads 41-7. 6:24 remains in the second.
Team Kang into kick ball. Extra point, Sean House.
Snap back, ball down, kick is in the air and looks good and is good.
Kick is up and good.
42-7, Mcalester with the lead, and we'll be back in 60 seconds with PM 1150 KAD. 60 seconds.
Woo! Was that Dollywood from Cameron?
Cameron Hunter.
That's what I thought.
Now near side. Touchdown, Mcalester.
Number 21, Ryan
Rodney
Stevens.
Stevens.
On the reception, touchdown Mcalester.
Second receiving touchdown. What was that, 21 yards?
Team Kang into the extra point for Mcalester.
That's with 49.7 seconds left in the second quarter. There's the kick up, and the kick looks good.
That kick is off the upright, no good.
Off the upright, no good. So it is 48-7 back in 60 seconds on KAD. And now there's a touchdown for Mcalester.
Back ball with the reception, touchdown Mcalester.
Great pre-sack for Mcalester. On, what was that, 23-yarder?
Yeah, something like that.
23 yards here in the second quarter.
Team Kang into the extra point for Mcalester.
And PAT by Cam Kane. Waiting for it. Mcalester up 54. Now this
That kick
is
is up and good.
55.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we will start our halftime entertainment with a performance of a blue sheet, their final performance of the varsity season.
Mike Ridley. In the backfield. Now splits out wide out. Your side is incomplete.
That pass complete brings up a second down.
And it's second down and goal to go. Second and goal to go. Clock stops on incomplete at 2:29 left to go. Mcalester should advance to next week's playoff game at home. We expect to host Tulsa Edison Preparatory School. I think they still probably kept the Eagles moniker as the mascot. Handoff, to the near side, and touchdown, Mcalester. I believe it was Michael Redwood.
Number 23 on the carry by February touchdown, Mcalester.
On a 1:52 left to go here in the third quarter, 22-11. Mcalester will try the PAT. Ball down, the kick is up, the kick looks good, and the kick is good. Mcalester leads.
Extra point by number 68, Gustavo Montreal is good.
62-7, but this PAT was by Gustavo Montreal. He is the backup kicker, so it's now 62-7. We'll be back on AM 1150 KMP. As we're down to 20.2, stop the clock at 20.2 seconds.
It will shift to the penalty on Mcalester. 5-yard penalty, beat it out.
Penalty on Mcalester, stop the clock. They start it back up, and there's less time on the game clock than there is the play clock. That should be it. That should be the end of the game as we continue to have the team stand there over the ball, but I'm pretty sure that's it. Now they begin to shake hands. And so this game will go over. Mcalester winning this one by a final of 62-7.
That's the ball game.
62-7.
Everyone was here at Boise Stadium this season in 2014.
Saw the dude pretty good a few minutes ago. Let's see who's getting out of it for him. Hartsville meeting with over.
Probably a Charger games or football teams back in action next week. That's right, the Chargers have qualified for 5A state playoffs.
Take a 60-second timeout.
Highway 169 to Collinsville.
Mcalester winning 62-7.
And we'll play the Collinsville Cardinals up in Collinsville next Friday evening at 7 o'clock. Be sure to head on up there. We'll see you there.